What's good, YouTube, man? I'm back here coming at y'all with another video today, man. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all living good, just living blessed, man. Hope y'all said y'all prayers today. You know what I'm saying? Woke up and, just thank God for life and stuff like that. And just, feeling good, man. But, we finna get right into it. Y'all see the title of the video. I'm gonna be telling y'all why y'all need to get y'all morals from Jesus and not rappers. And before I even start this video, I understand like a lot of rappers that are like famous. Yeah, I'm not even trying to like. I don't know. I don't want to like sound like I'm putting myself over them or, I'm just gonna tell y'all why I need him from Jesus. But I'm not trying to sound like I'm putting myself over him or anything, or like I'm perfect myself or anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of them, grew up in situations where they might have had to think the way that they do, talking these songs and stuff. So like that's all they know to say. That that's just what they was born into. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying whatever, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying don't get your morals from them because, ultimately with the stuff that they put in the songs is just leading you to destruction, and is the reason why you in the certain ways of thinking in certain situations that you is now, you know what I'm saying? And also I myself listen to rap music, so you know what I'm saying, I still listen to it. So I'm not like I don't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Basically, though, you need to get your morals from Jesus and not from rappers, bro. This the thing, bro. A lot of rappers, they put all this stuff in songs, and we like glorify them as these like big people and stuff like that. And it's honestly kind of our fault because we like do follow the things that they say, and we kind of like take on the stuff. But like it's just hard because a lot of us get on the music as kids, and you know as kids, we think we know what we doing, but we really don't really know nothing about life yet. And, we not realize when we listen to this stuff, we internalize it in our brain, and it's kind of like shaping our mind frame and stuff like that, like, what I'm saying? Like, just for instance, like it's a lot of this normal, regular people that aren't like street people that, they take on the mindset of street people, like, oh, don't snitch, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, bro, you never been in the hood or nothing a day in your life, like, you know what I'm saying? But we taking on that mindset and that demeanor, and it's like, for what, bro? You know what I'm saying? And even expanding on this right here, like, it just made me think with like the whole snitching thing, like, one of the 10 commandments, I think it's like the ninth one, is that, you shouldn't bear false witness against your neighbors. So like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when God was bringing them out of Egypt, like even like right before the 10 commandments, he was saying like, yeah, like, in any legal proceedings or whatever, just always, you need to tell the truth, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the music is telling us, oh, don't tell on each other, don't do this, don't do that. Like, but you know what I'm saying? It's literally going against what God is telling you to do. And it's just kind of crazy to even think about. Like, and just like, even for instance, like, just like, I'll say like a lot of rappers, especially with the drill era that came in, I feel like, a lot of rappers talk about killing and stuff like that. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people really be in their mind thinking like they could really kill somebody. Like I know, for instance, like I listen to a lot of Young Boys, so like I say when I was a little younger, like I used to listen to a lot of more of his killing music because it was like that was the music that got you turned up, right? But like it really kind of in my mind, like when I'm listening to it, I used to be thinking like, oh yeah, I could do all this, like you know what I'm saying. But like in reality, it's really not nothing you want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like they preaching, and that is crazy because this is the reason we even like them for this type of stuff that they talk about and the stuff that they do and get away with. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not really what you want because, even just doing certain stuff that they talk about in these songs, we're opening doors for demons to get into our life, and just they leading us to sin and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, even y'all know the female aspect, like they teaching you to just be like, basically like hoes and just, trick off niggas and just do all this type of stuff. And It's like, you know what I'm saying? This is stuff that's in the Bible that Jesus talks about and tells us to stay away from. And it's just like, I don't know, bro. Cause like I said, I still do listen to the music, but like, you just can't go through thinking all this stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard once, like, when you actually in it thinking like this, I know it's hard to see past it and see that there's a different way to life, but there's like a different way you could be thinking and stuff. And it's just, a lot of us do come up getting our morals. Like, if you look around the world, especially the black community, we get our morals from these people. And it's like, we just see them with money and think, oh, like, they know the way, they look cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not. And even like, just, the lustful nature and stuff that's in rap music, like, they make it cool to like kind of sleep with somebody else's partner and stuff like that. And that's one of the worst. I'm not gonna say worst because every sin is bad, but you know what I'm saying? That's like Jesus, this is one of the sins that Jesus specifically spoke on, like adultery and just, sexual just misconduct and stuff like that. Like these, it's just we don't understand, bro. It's just really stuff that goes on. Like once you open these doors, that's why it continues to happen because it's hard to resist it. And the thing with like rap music is you gotta think like these rappers that's telling you to, sell drugs, they telling you be a killer, they telling you all this. They just telling you what they went through and did. And a lot of people just think they need to go through what the rappers did. I don't know why. They kind of stupid, honestly, but it's like you got to think like, they telling you all this, and then the girl rappers telling you all this, be a hoe and stuff, and shake your ass, do all this. But you got to think like, is these rappers, they putting this in other kids' ears, but you got to think when they raising their own kids, is they raising their kids telling them, yeah, go be a hoe, go do this, go shake that ass? Is they telling them go be a killer? Is they telling them, you know what I'm saying? Disrespect women and all this stuff like that. Like most likely they not teaching their kids this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta really kind of, if you're gonna listen to the music, you gotta be able to like draw the line, you know what I'm saying? And it is hard to though. It's hard to listen to it and draw the line because that's all you're hearing. That's all you know. That's all that you've internalized in your brain. If you listen to Jesus, Jesus is telling you the exact opposite of everything that you're hearing in these songs. So it's like, I don't know. It's just hard too because I understand it's hard to know that it's wrong as you're listening to it. Like I said, I still listen to the music myself and I know about Jesus, but like, it's just hard. And it's even me to still listen to it kind of leave me at like it's like a war inside myself. Like I know I need to stop, but I go back and forth kind of, but it's like, I don't know, bro. I just wanted to get this message out here because I feel like a lot of people do get their morals and stuff from the rappers, and it's just, we like, it's just, bro, the world is just crazy, bro, because it's really against us, and you just don't know until you know, honestly. Like, they putting these figures in our face to keep us bound to certain stuff and to the enemy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just bad, bro. Like, we listening to, rappers that's telling us do drugs and stuff. Well, they're not telling us, they just telling us what they do, but we, as a kid, we glorify them and idolize them, and then we think it's all right to do all this stuff because they doing it and they're successful in the worldly aspect because they got money, cars, women, everything, mansions, all this. But that don't make you truly successful. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know the word of God, they say any house built without the Lord is a house built in vain, and that means it's not built successfully, even though it may look like success. It's not, bro. But hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I try to get it across best as I could so everybody can understand it, and just try to get in the word of God. Try to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll really change your whole way of thinking, and sometimes you don't even know you need a little change of thinking, because you just been stuck in certain ways for so long. But just try it out, man. That's all I can say to y'all. Good to know the word, especially if you don't want to do anything or at least read the gospel. Just learn about who Jesus was and learn about him, because even like I see a lot of people in the rap industry, like music industry in general, wearing crosses and representing Jesus, but they don't really ever talk about him, or their messages. completely against it. That may be the situation they were born into and all they know, but it's like, what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to get this message out, because, a lot of people ain't talking about it in the main, in the limelight. So, and it's what we really need to be talking about and really focused on. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. And I'm gonna be back, with another video soon. That being said, I'm out.